Alright, everybody, we're going to be getting started here in a minute for our continuing play of Trails in the Sky, the second chapter. Hey, Matthew, how are you doing? Alright, so last time we were wrapping up, I believe, the end of Chapter 4 or Chapter 5. We are officially past the halfway point of the main game. And we'll see if we can make more progress tonight. Did we start Chapter 5? That I have no idea about. No, we finished... Oh wait, they count 0, then are we on 6 then? I know we have quests to do here. At the bar... Oop. That's at the bar. Nope, not you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to this person. Alright, then that's not our quest giver. Oh. Aw. Alright, who am I talking to here? Rolling gate, so that's gonna probably take me back to the mines. To Denzel? Huh? Oop. Let's check the kitchen. There we go. It looks interesting, although I need to see more than just a teaser of it. See if I can one hand open up my drink while I'm reading the cutscene. There we go. Oh no. What I'm thinking is that if we do play the third game, we're going to try and, I think, push through it fast. Maybe we'll do like a week or two of it and just... I won't be focusing too much on 100%ing it. Alright. Oh, and there's a bot. Okay, Radford's in the other room. Oh, jeez. Hey, some success. Uh-oh. That's good. Looking at the elderly. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see. Mm-mm. I mean, that's every old person in the town, right? Nope. Probably not this one either. Alright, how are we gonna find this recipe? There's never a simple side quest in this game. Let's see, anything? Nope. Now it's a little quest to find these random people. Speaking of, we have a quest to deal with some bots. Ah, this was the other quest. Bum bum bum. Give me that thief guy again. Yep, it's this guy again. Gotta be at the church. Alright, here we go. Anything else over here? Nope, this can't be the right person. Maybe the preacher has something too. Anyone here to talk to about the recipe? Oh, looks like a good sign. Oh no. Never easy, is it? Oh no. Yeah, never simple quests in this game. Wonder if anyone else could possibly have it. Alright, oop. Don't want to leave the town yet. What's the other quest we have to do here? Alright, so some guy about alcohol. That's the round of the sewer that I think we did already. It would be funny if this guy actually has a clue. Nope. Anyone else here? At least we have this nice, peaceful traveling music. Nope. Nope. Let's break into the safe. No. At least it's a small town, so it's not like we have to go too far to find people. So just break into people's rooms and hopefully we'll find somebody. Might as well go see what this guy wants. Oh, who are you? Aw. And what does this guy want? Well, I have a bad feeling that last one's gonna be the tough one. Please tell me it's a love potion. Oh. Alright, what do we have to do here? Let's see. Alright. Purpose. Oh, we got play opinion. That's good. 1, 2. I hope the only thing we're missing is the hard one, prickly seed. Yep, the only thing I'm missing is the fish. That's good. Oh boy. On the positive side, this kind of goes to the quest we just found. Near the bridge. Find the birthday, bridge. I don't think it's... Could be that one? We didn't really do too much fishing there. It can't be the pond. Can't be the sewer, so it's gotta be the, Verde Bridge. Or the Else Highway one that's down south. Nope, there's this guy. Alright. So we're looking for a clue. Yep. Sits next to, There we go. Oh no. What? It's a magical circle. I have no idea. This clue is something from the forest? Do you have any clues about the cooking? No. They do not make this easy, do they? This will be one that I would probably need some help on. Something from the forest. Oop. So I need to find the person who has all the books, too. When in doubt, just brute force. Maybe we can't just automatically go to the right thing, right? No. That's the old lady. Wouldn't be this guy, right? We've been there. Haven't really looked at the bar yet. That's the way out. Won't surprise me if a few of these clues are like stacked. This clue is something from the forest. So it's 5 things that are stacked. They all come from the forest area. Ah. I thought we had it right there. Oh. Ah. Please tell me that's right. Alright. Search the belly. Maybe it's a furnace? At least it's going faster than I expected. Wait, no. Eight-eyed beast. At least this game gives you plenty of content for it. It's in the eighth-eyed beast. We still need to find this person who has the... Wait a minute, could it be over here? As I say, we still need to find the person who has the book as well. Just go through everything. Nope, we're not ready yet. Search the belly of the eight-eyed iron beast. I think what they could be meaning there. Again, they wouldn't place the clues in like the same area. Hmm. Could be someone in the hotel, right? Let's see. Nope. Everyone is relaxing for the holidays, right? Peace. Do you have anything? No. There's our other members right there. Nope. I'm still not even sure the person we need for the other thing. Who's collecting books. Again, this is a relatively small town. Look for everything. I mean the safe, could they? The safe doesn't have 8 eyes. Yeah, we've been in all the shops already. So it's gotta be in somebody's home. Nope. Thing over here? And who could have bought that book, too? There's no safe here, is there? The only safe would be in the mayor's home. Oop. That's stuck on something. That one we need the fish. A collector of old books. What could they be talking about? The belly of the Iron Beast. Oh, there we go. The unopening door. I really hope it's on the sewers. Look at that. Okay, where's this unopening door? Maybe there's a clue on the key itself. Unopening door. Wait. It wouldn't be this simple, will it? Nope. Hmm. And the real question, will we actually get anything important for all this crazy stuff? Wouldn't be that safe. And this guy still doesn't have anything for us. Oh, maybe this one has it. Oh. Alright. When in doubt, just comb over everything. Nope. Maybe it's something in the attic? An unopening door. That's in the city. It's gonna be like a window or something, right? Where's Baba's you when I need it? And over there. So when you get that, where is the unopening door? I'm just really hoping that's not in, again, the sewers. As that will be a huge pain. Wait, what's that? Yeah, I know we were here already. There are several locked doors in the sewer. I have a certain suspicion that the clue we're looking for the book is not in the town itself. So maybe I can kill two birds with one stone here. Go to the bridge, and then we'll come back and look at the farm for the book collector. River with reeds. This does not look like it's the place. Let's see. Ooh. No. Which tells me it has to be the other river fishing point. Good luck to anyone who tries to play these games 100% blind. Oh. Although I doubt I'm going to be able to kill him. Let's see. It's gonna run though, I bet.
Enjoy the show.
Almost. And that doesn't look like a river with reeds. Maybe one of these people know who bought that book. I think it's the kids. Alright. Get some free tea. Well, that doesn't help me with the book. Let's go in everyone's rooms. There was something mysterious in the sewer. That, again, I really hope is not the case. So I know there are a few locked areas in there. Oh, really? Wait till I walk by for it to turn around. This is why I'm saving beforehand, so I can just quickly warp back out. Ah. I was right. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Alright, what we got? Oh, these annoying things. Well, that didn't do damage. Oof. Yeesh. Of course you did. They resisted all that. Ain't one of these guys close to dying. Why is she so slow? Or are they all just super fast? What is this, cheese? Did I give her the ability to revive? No. Oh, we'll probably lose this fight for sure. Because these guys just will not die. boulder. Oh, come on. Really? They just summon another one of themselves? Oh, that is just horrible. Oh, no, no, no. I'm really tempted to just Alt F4 the game right now, just reload this fight. That is cheap. A boss encounter can just randomly summon more people to help it. And they keep doing it. Wow. Let's see. Now they're going to do all kinds of crazy attacks. Need some more AoE. Drop the boulder.
Let me show you the truth.
I killed you at least. You're still not dead. Maybe? I guess I should be happy that they didn't bring in help. So we got like really bad RNG. Like stupidly bad RPG. Or RNG. Oh. Alright. Kill him before he can summon any more helpers. Ain't anything else that kill me, right? Oh.
Oh, are you done already?
Alright, whew. Let's see. Oh, that was easy. All right. Alright, now what do we got? Oh, there you go. Oh, now you give me this one. I want to say space. Oh, no. But when we get to the next town... we'll see what we can buy. Alright, one down. We still need to fish and find the book. Hope there's no more quests that come in. There's no other spots where people can be just traveling. Alright. So the fishing spot is near the bridge here. Does that count with reeds? Let's see. Oh. That's right, dumplings. Well, that's not the, pearlfish, whatever they're talking about. So relaxing, these fishing games. Let's try this. It won't be quick, will it? Oh. The different bait corresponds to different rods, or corresponds to different fish. I hope this works. Because there's nowhere else there would be reeds. Alright. We're gonna catch a lot of fish. Oh. Maybe not. Yeah, the first time we got a whopping 0. Oh. should have gone through. I mean, I'm hitting it the second the box appears. There we go. Those clear streams. I really hope this is the right spot. So I can't think there's any other fishing spots that have reeds near them. I'm assuming that's the green stuff. Uh-oh. No. I'm trying to, like, going through my head. Where's the river fishing? We found locations with lots of reeds. And this would be a river spot. And there wasn't anything in the mist maze. I have to imagine if there's anyone who would collect books. It would be here. Let's get some anarchy soup. And they won't let us go any further this way. Anyone home? Alright, what about upstairs? It's a long bridge. Nope. Again, it's such a good thing we can run fast. Nah. I went this way, right? Yep. Okay. Try that. It can't be at the pond. That's where we're at. Right family home pond. Nope. Lots of reeds. I'll do one more check of the town for the cookbook, but if I can't find it, I'm just gonna say turn the quest in. Just so we need to keep things moving along. I mean, it's gotta be here. There's no other rivers in this area. Yeah, and fishing minigames become such a popular thing in a lot of these titles. Look, he had time powers in that fish. Hmm? Either the chance of this fish dropping is really rare, or this is just not the right river. Oh, that's definitely a new fish. And that's a new bot. So only catch the same kind of fish? I mean, this has gotta be the place. But I'm still just catching the same one fish. Yep, still just the same one. I doubt it's gonna be it. There's some more carps. The only thing I could think of is it could require a different bait. I'll try a few more earthworms, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna say move on. Another carp? You'll never know the ones that got away were the required fish. That's a trout. Guess no? It couldn't have been an easy fish to catch, right? Because we'll do so much upgrading in the next town. Alright. I just want to see, do we have an area... No. I want an area attack. Which would be black, silver, gold. I need one more of that. Wait, 2. If I get EP3, that may do the job. Alright. What I will do is create a backup save in case we want to come back and do these other quests. Alright, so that's our main one. This will be the one we want to come back. So I'd like to get through at least one chapter a week. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. Hey, Catfish, how you doing? Happy holidays. It's been a quiet night tonight. Thank you. So it's taking energy and sending it somewhere else. I just said that. Thank you. So at some point we're going to probably fight some kind of god in this game, right? Or maybe it's that giant dragon we saw earlier. Yeah, with the holidays and such. Plus, I'm not sure if this game is really bringing people in to be watching, too. Oh, and the bots come. Oh. Let me deal with some of these bots really fast. And surely if I high enough, they'll stop coming, right? Oh, here we go again. Aw. Got a lot of things around to buy in this next town. Anyone else? Uh-uh. I'm gonna have to fight him at some point. Mm-mm. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-mm. I gotta talk to everyone before we can move on. Oh, different bot this time. Alright. And there's our last member. Oh. I do want to go back and play Resonance of Fate at some point, because I think that could be a fun one for the channel, and it's a game that I think a lot of people don't know about, in terms of how weird of a combat system. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh. Ooh. Mm-mm. Bum, bum, bum. So when we fight her... Hmm. Oh. Oh. Gotta find another tower to farm, too. Alright, so I bet when we go inside we'll get the Bing. Let's see. No? Who am I missing? Oh. I get it. Another party member means another person we have to talk to during these sections. Oh, I'm sure we will. Oh. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. So we're officially in Chapter 5 now. There's 8. I have a sneaking suspicion we're not going to get through this chapter, though, tonight. Alright, what do we got here? Oop. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Hey, a game ago. Hmm. Hmm. Well, first things first, I need to buy some better ornaments or quartzes. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Well, they've been fighting monsters this whole time. Oh, we're going to the tower. Mm-mm. Oh, this kind of
Hey, please.
fits with our team already.
You up?
Because he's melee just like Zin. Alright. Which region is this? Ooh. There's a whole lot to explore here. Okay. First thing, let's see if there's any other quests. Those are 3 we have to do. Oh, not this again. Hmm? Mm-mm. Okay. So first... No. No. Oh, yes to that. Yeah, we got more than enough. Yeah, really good traveling music in this game. Any good gear? Petrify, don't know. Does something special, we just don't know what. Nice, jelly that brings you back to life. Alright, the books. Okay, so this takes us out. And then this should be... Okay. And finally get us some of level 4. So the first thing that I want to do is get a better EP cut. Yes. Strike. 8. 464-223. Maybe go for that instead. Yeah. Three. This should give him some better... Oop. Let's see. Can he actually use the... There we go. We now have AoE for the time magic. That's exactly what I want. And I also want to see what is AoE water. Dust. There's lots of blue, green, gold. Lots of blue, actually. She's using mine and XP 2. I should probably get a blind for agate. Infuse. Maybe a crit? I'll get it just for the heck of it. That. Give this to somebody, I don't know who yet. Alright. Alright, swap you. Oop. Alright, we take you out. Put mine for there. And HP 3. And I think we finally have some AoE. That better be AoE, no? There it is. Good. This should give me a little bit more of a bump. That. Where he has seal. And I need to upgrade her second red, right? There we go. Boom. A little table setting that we always have to do in these games. 646. Yeah, I mean, we got tons and tons of money, so doesn't hurt me to get every little bump that I can in terms of attacks. Wait, is this better for him? I haven't used the agate at all, so he needs some good stuff. Alright, now everyone gets a new weapon. Hopefully this will help. Alright, no more poison, no more blind, and I don't want any more confusion. And then you're at 412, you're at 484. What other ornament does Oliver have? I should give him... Oh, I just want to see something. I should give him more blue. Or the mine. So we can give him a little bit more power. Let's see. If he was on job, come to arena at the Anteros. Text the Anteros. The chapel. Guild bar. Let's see. Have some risotto. And some stew. When at the end. Oh, well, the answer is that. It's in the northern block. So where is it? Oh, nice. Probably for doing a quest from the first game. At least I hope. Have some ice cream. Let's see. Let's see. Over there. You start listening to Gwen at the Interroads. Where the heck could that be? Just talk to everyone. We'll head to the tower first. That way we get the best gear and give us a good chance at surviving. So one of these buildings? We're in the right section. Ah, here we go. Okay. Anteros, is this the person? Yeah. I think we have everything already. Run, little guy, run. It's just like the other one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, an arranged marriage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just said that. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. Alright, so she's all along the way to the academy. Alright, somebody remember that. Okay, so that's one. The hotel. I'm guessing this person is the cook. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, could be this one. There we go. Oh, we're doing it again. Got the lucky fangs. The bones in the valley. And north. Let's see. Juicy bone, bird of horn, lucky fang. Could I have been lucky enough to have that already? Oh, there's Juicy bone, lucky fang. Did I get everything already? Gummy eyeballs. Bird? Oh no. Yep, I have that. Is it the bird's eggs I'm missing? Yep. Alright, so you just gotta kill some birds and then we're good. And tender poultry. Yeah, so we gotta kill them. We have the of course we have the harder ingredients first. And gummy eyeballs. Alright, so basically any birds that I see we're gonna have to kill. Thank you, game. And there's one more quest over here. Mm-mm. Aww. Oh, this is gonna be the guy who stole. Not the sharks. Yep. Choose how to reclaim it. Strike through mine riddles. The in what? It's in reverse, I bet. Lucir, Lucir? At the in flower. Flower in the back. Could that be it? Would it be that simple? Or in the back. Well, there's only 2 actual spots in the town. In the back. L2 or Lucir? But now the nightmare trying to figure out what that means. The other one wants me to find the ingredients. And I have to go to the left. So we're most likely looking for a place where there's a flower. I doubt it's over here. Nope. I love riddles, right? They're all waiting around here. It's gonna be at the big fancy place, right? Something not a flower. Hmm. That's just the chapel. And just wandering people's homes, looking for clues. Oh, there we go. There we go, one down. Oh, come on. I'm not good when it comes to like letter-based puzzles. Let's always look a step ahead. So maybe every other letter? E, K, 2? Let's forever look a step ahead. TK2? Could it be a, view the open book? Let's see, another one? Oh no, we went there already, that's right. So many places to go here. For a second, I thought that book was the solution. The meeting's a whole lot simpler. Now I think the game's just toying with me to show all these open books. Alright. Again, the advantage of a small area is that we don't have a lot of real estate to explore. Yeah, that goes back there. Looked at everything here. Forever long. View the open book. Wait. Nope. I mean, there are books all over this damn place. I'm afraid, like, I'll accidentally hit it without knowing it. And these are where all the books are. Clothing. Open book. Again, thankfully with turbo speed, we can zip zoom across. I do want to at least clear the tower tonight. Don't mind us, Mayor, we're just clue hunting. I'm wondering if it could be at the port. Okay, there's the restaurant. There's a lot of books. Could not be at the restaurant, right? There's also a possibility it could be like a very specific thing to look for, or a specific hitbox. For some reason my gut is wondering if it could be like around here somewhere. And that the code has to do with like a specific box. I hope that's not the case. You can never be too sure when it comes to like puzzles like this. I can't get down there. Alright, next stop, the hotel. Look for the open book. I don't remember there are any books actually here. Not in the bathroom. No. Let's clue TK. Those who seek the truth must forever look a step ahead. So you would think that would mean looking every other letter. Or it could mean add one to everything. UILD. Don't you love trying to figure out riddles? Open book. I'm just wondering if it's one of these various shopkeepers. No. Well, it does kind of feel like it could be around here. Wouldn't it be around here? Oh, as if there's any hints from the audience, but I'm not sure if anyone's watching or they've played this. Who has several keys? Could it be the piano? Usually whenever they talk about multiple keys, it's always a piano riff. No. It wouldn't have been that easy, right? That makes sure we hit every possible trigger point. And we did everything here. I don't think it could be considered what they're asking. Nothing? The funny thing is we just like stumble on it randomly. Let's see, that's the museum. Alright. Let's see, this is the one that we're going to save, so we'll save it right here. Alright, if I see any bird-related enemies, we'll have to murder them. But I made these guys have it. See. Oh, those are the eyeballs, not the eggs. Empty Chester. Alright, that can't be it. Eyeball, tender poultry. Let's beat him up. And I'll just hit him with something heavy, right? She should have super water attacks now. Yep.
Oh, are we done already?
Nothing. The hell is that? That's not an egg. Or bomb? Whirlwind, the other thing. Let's see. At least it's a good experience.
Seems you came up short.
Oh. No, we need the poultry and such. This should be the way to the tower. I wonder where we'll find that mini boss. Anybody home? Alright, here we go again. Oh. What a twist. But will it actually work? Is the question. Oh. Spray. Oh. You can be hit by that. We got super. Alright, hit him. Boom. That worked a little too well. Now what I need... Alright, that's the way down. I'm surprised it actually hit. Yeah, I doubt they're going to have the items that I need. At least we're doing some combat now after all that quest looking. Alright, that's the way up, so then this has got to be the other route. I'm surprised that wasn't a mimic. Which means we're going up. Oop. Bum bum bum. Oh, that's a lot of little sheepy in there. Alright, so there's multiple ways to go up, which is never a good sign. Is anyone else using HP 4? Yeah, sure. trails in the chest. Yeah, so we got at least 3 or 4 different routes here. Ooh. We still won't be able to hit that guy, right? If he doesn't run, we may be able to get him. He's on a run. Topaz, does this give me, like, lightning effect? Oh, wind. Or earth. Okay, one way out. Hmm. 500? Damn. Alright. We'll go up this one first and then work our way back around. It's a weird looking jellyfish. Ugh. Well, this should be fun. Let's try our new spell out. Yeah, the game is definitely set up. You need to have some elemental attacks to have any real chance here. What's this? Oh. Let's go. I have another one? Yeah. This should kill. This has gotta be the... Oh, it's not the right way up. Chess has a point. And this screams Mimic. Say enough times and you'll be right. Alright, let the nuking begin. Gate. Oh, let's do the Ultra spell. She has an almost Ultra spell. Oh. Ow. I doubt this will kill. Oh, never mind. Doing some really good damage. This should be enough to wipe them all out, let's see. Oh. Wow, for once, all those status ailments actually worked. I am very surprised.
Here for a rematch.
Okay, he learned something new. We should have a whole mess of EP recoveries. There we go. Just to top her off. And we got another going for Oliver here. Okay, so then this was not in fact the right way. And it's not looking... It just all wraps around. It's not looking like we're going to have any enemies here. That will be for the quests. Alright. Or we go up one. We go over here. They're both just different routes. There must be another mimic around. Wait, do these both just connect? Yeah. Alright, never mind then. Alright. Who is the mimic here? I think I'll give her another charge. Didn't I just fight all of you? Two. Alright, I'm assuming they're going to start moving in. Well, it was a good time to do this. Maybe get some level ups as well. Let's see. Yeah, they guard against Earth. But not wind. You're dead? Let's see. Can we deal with another one? Nice. Almost. Okay. And that may kill. And now he's gotta pop this guy. Go. Surprised they didn't level up at all. really hope there's not more mimics here. Ebony boots. Hey, they're for men? Yep. Let's move. Yep, that would definitely help Oliver out. I don't trust this. Huh. Alright, that's the way back down. I bet that's for women. Let's see. Yep. Okay, not good for her. Not good for her. So there should be a route above. There's our target right there. Looks lovely. Oh, gee. Ah, Space Jam. They are weak to nothing. I will never get this lightning to hit more than one person, will I? Boom. Yeah, so something fishy is going on, right? That's driving all the monsters to do weird things. I'm sure there's no coincidence here. Uh-oh. Just keep nuking them until they die, right? This may kill all of them right here. Boom. Good. Now the fun part, we have to go back down. Alright. 4. Where is the other thingy we have to do? Neville. Oh god, it's all the way over there. And wasn't the other one at Crone? Yep. Eek. Alright, down to 3. Alright, and one more floor. There we go. and we're out. We just like mutate these things, mutilate them. Being our heavy guy, he does not seem to take a lot of damage. Alright, there's the lake shore. I wonder if there's anything secretive over there. That's a snake. Hey, what do you have? But there's a fishing spot right out here, isn't there? Oh, yes. And we can rest here and recover. Anybody home? Still no idea where those clues are for the other stuff. Okay, head back to town. Don't run into anything along the way. At least those new ordnance, or the quartz, are helping us. A flower in the bag. And they would not have the same place have a clue. That seems that would be too simple for these developers. Unless there's like multiple pianos, right? Oh. Alright, that's the way out. But we did. Maybe they won't let us move on until we get all three. Just checking. Next clue has several keys. You. U-I-L. Guild. Third floor. There we go. And check the open book. The Reverend Basket. Hmm. Now the simple thing would be something in the church, but why do I have a feeling it's not gonna be that easy? I need to check, yeah, for being our heavy guy, it doesn't seem like he's really doing all that much. At least we're almost done with it. Would it be this simple? Mm-mm. Hmm. The other two again. We still have to go over there. I'll laugh if it actually turns out the piano is like one of the clues. No. Check the... Oh, so they're not gonna let us do it until we actually do all three, of course. Yee. What would that mean? It could be at the mayor's place, could it? Always a trick of these games. Did we hit everything here yet? Yeah. Again, the advantage that this place only has a few actual nodes for us to explore. Couldn't it be over here? Oh! Alright, let's see what we have here. There we go. Let's see. Now that's gotta be at the church, yep. I do want to run a boss fight again. There we go. Alright, we'll head to the west next and see if we can find this person. Aww. Mm-mm. Yay. What does the medal give me? Well, we get something that just makes us completely immune to things. Seal or mute? That could be nice on one of our spellcasters. Use... Let's seal... Oh. Let's prevent it all, shall we? Alright. So we still have to go to the west. Okay, Nebel Valley to the right. Rome Pass is to the left. Well, that kind of settles that now, doesn't it? Away we go. I need to be on the lookout for birds to attack. Snake. I remember we have a beach coming up too. Oh, another fishing spot. There'll be anything in here we can do, right? Oh. Nope. There's gotta be more of just those eggs around here. Nope. I wonder if this is just part of the quest or just how it's designed. Come on. Still no. Nah, it's not our target. Ooh, we can definitely do the damage. Easy. Alright, but the scorpions are not what I'm trying to fight. Oh. Big egg. Alright. I wonder if it will get confused as well. I remember this area being slightly different the last time we were here. Like, didn't we go... Weird. Yeah, so someone is up with all the monsters, and I'm sure that's going to be coming back into play very soon. Now we're the real monster for fighting them. Put you more into the field. I think this will kill one. Yep. It should still be killed before you do any real damage, I hope. That's a new time power. Let's see what you do. There we go. Now there was more over here. The chests have names all along. More eggs. Oh. We're getting a lot more material here. Huh. I don't wonder if they'll ever put in like a fast travel system. Oh. Alright, we killed that one. And now we're looking for... That's not the person, right? Oh! Oh, that was lucky of me. Oh no, she's gonna run. Uh-oh. Mm-mm. It's gonna be this one. At least we have to go all the way down to complete this. Oh no. There we go. Aw. Oh, good thing we clear all the bad stuff along the way. Oh. Well, that was a nice little warp. Oh. Well, that's 2 down and 2 quests. Well, let's hope there's some actual birds in the other area so I can get the things that we need. Couldn't be soloable in the places, could it? Oh. Now what's Tornado Fan? Getting a lot of jewels here. That's not bad. Let's see, would it be that simple that one of these shops have the items I'm looking for? No, won't be there. No. I wouldn't be that lucky, right? It's certainly not ice cream, and it's not book related either. Alright, we've been to the west, we've been to the south. All that's left is go to the east. Alright, so we are looking for Nebel Valley, which is going to be over there. I cannot tell those things are birds or not. Also, I can't believe that didn't... that counted against me. Oh, it tells you over there. Okay, so we need the bird eggs for sure. They are weak. No one will hit them both, right? No. We may be able to hit him. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, goody. Now the real nightmare begins, having to farm these enemies for the materials that I need. Alright. Vert Bridge is the right way. Oh, I bet these guys. Yeah, there's the tender poultry. Are they resistant to physical? Oh. Hmm? Oh boy. Oh, mama bird. Nope. And let's hit you. You. Why is that doing so little damage? Because they just maybe reflect all range? Hmm. On the positive side, that's what we needed, right? Tender poultry and birds' eggs. Problem. How many more do we need? I need 2 of that. Oh my god, we're gonna need a whole lot of those birds. That is not what I was hoping to see. Hopefully they drop more than 1 at a time. What I'm thinking is that the physical attack on those 2 aren't strong enough. Oh, and there's another bot. Alright, I can nuke it though. Got so many skills on Oliver. There's gonna be a lot of bird egg. Oh wait, it's the other ones, that's right. So these guys we need... Okay, we have enough of that. So I need to farm the other guys for the bird eggs. At least that's a small relief. Yeah, and of course there's treasure chests over here. Aww. Just don't drop bird eggs, do they? No. At least I have plenty of company with the bots tonight. Let's see. Anything over here? No. I can rest up at least. Alright, time check, it should be like 12:35. Oh, 12:34, I was off by 1. I would like, if possible, to finish the side quests and the main quests that we have kind of outstanding, and then use that as our stop point. Tomorrow we'll be returning to Psychonauts. Okay. So we're going to the Vert Bridge. I also need to kill more of those birds for their eggs. Those aren't birds. Neither are those. Oh, jeez. Huh. Gotta fight wisdom. Should be able to crush it before it does anything else.
We're good to go.
That is really good. And there's the target for the eggs. See, we're at the point in the game now where I have access to a lot of crazy powers. Or a lot of our really good spells. I just wonder, are they going to, like, Metroid us in the third game and take away all my stuff? I didn't get any eggs there, did I? Can anyone else use HP? Huh, perfect. Oh, we gotta put one more into that, don't we? I wonder... Well, I do need to upgrade that anyway, so maybe I'll just do that. Anyone else HP? Nope. Alright. The creature we have to kill should be... around here. Gotta give him a little bit more range. Because if I don't block one bot, like 2 or 3 will show up. They're not even trying to hide their bots anymore. Bum, bum, bum. The bots are getting bodier. And these things are not dropping the items that I need. Why are birds' eggs like super rare apparently? Okay, what are we at? We're at... oh my god, we're at 3. Did I go the wrong way? No, we're still on it. I think I may have got turned around somewhere.
Care for a rematch?
4. I can use this and maybe get a few more. And just nuke them. Okay, that's 5. Alright, this should be the right way then. Did I miss it? There's a in the Neville Valley. Oh, that's where we're going. And that's the route right there. Oh, Perfect. Let's hope these guys have bird's eggs too. Why would a bird have a lighter?
Care for a rematch?
Oh boy. I doubt they're gonna have eggs. Nope, they have rice. And that's a Yeti. Who am I going here? It'd be so nice if some of these enemies could drop the eggs for us. That must be our target. Hmm? Hmm. Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, it's a good thing we brought lots of revival. Alright, first thing, let's try and nuke some of these guys. Good. Alright, we'll bring Oliver back.
Let me show you the truth.
Tell me it's on kill. Just want to knock one of them out. No. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? I should be able to just wipe them all out, I think, like, very quickly. There we go. Boom. Do skill. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Bum bum bum. So surprised it with the dragon. We're back. Now the fun part. Getting back the way we came. There isn't a treasure chest over here, I'll be surprised. Oh. I found luck. No, I'm not digging that at all. Alright, what does luck do? You send me. Well, that would be kind of handy to have. I'll put luck on for right now, and then go back to Cass when the time comes. Alright, now I gotta get back around. Nope. On the positive side, that kind of eliminates a lot of the areas you have to go to. Alright, go back down. And we should be... One second. Back at the start of this area. I have to remember to upgrade her quartz. Alright, so... There's the way back out. Alright, I really don't feel like doing that right now. We don't have the time anyway. Let's hope we can get some quick eggs. Oh, that was good. Boom. Boom. There we go. Oh. Then it would knock them all the way out like that. There.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, so if this is right, we just need to kill 4 more. Assuming we need to use her. Boom. 3. Should be along this road as well. You. And this will wrap this part up. Got some sniper whip action. Really? You couldn't give me more bird eggs there. Where's that 30% increase? This game is lying to me in terms of these drop rates. These last two are gonna be like incredibly annoying to get, aren't they? Not you. I wonder if that will actually do anything. Probably not. They won't kill him before he gets that spell off. Okay, 3. Please give me triple eggs right here. Again, the easier ones were easier to get, or the harder ones were the easier ones to get. Oh, there we go. I think I'm 1 off now, aren't I? Nope, we're good. Hooray. Okay. So... we turn this in. There you go. That better be all of them. There we go. Woohoo. Alright, we turn in the other one. We turn that in. Let's just turn in all these quests. Oh, let's get the upgrade before I forget. And that will do it for tonight. I'm gonna put this bad boy on her. Oh, nice. We got super healing. Alright, turn them in. Boom. Still D+. Oh. Hmm. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. What is this saying? Mm-mm. Uh-oh. That can't be a good sign. Mm-mm. Oh. That can't be good. Oh. And it's turned into Dark Souls. He wrecked the shopping mall. Thank you, Zen. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Oh, good. Oh. Oh. When do we get a mech here? Nope. Mm-mm. Oh no. Alright, let's organize. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, play a dragon. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, I got you, sir.
Your aid, please.
Alright.
This ought to perk you up.
What do I have on her? Alright. I think I have a lot of HPs. And I hoard all my ornaments for this very reason. That should give her a little bit more juice as well. No new quests. What do we want to do? Alright, very quickly, let's buy some items for her. Because I've neglected her in terms of gear. Yep, definitely go for that. What is she in terms of stats? 367. Alright. Get that for her. Good. Alright, everything looks good. So, something in my eye, that's not good. We'll recover, and this will be our stop point. Next week, we'll come back to this. And I would imagine we'll be able to finish Chapter 5 for sure. Alright. So, with that, hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 ET for our next stream, and returning to Psychonauts 2. If you're new, do all the liking and subscribing, unless you're a bot. That was one that I blocked here. And if you're watching this on our secondary channel, subscribe for our Let's Plays and just regular gameplay footage, and subscribe to the main Game Wisdom channel for our design talks, interviews, and more. Come back for daily discussions on game design here and on Game Wisdom, whereas they are in Science of Games. Until next time, everybody, take care.